All right, let's settle down. Let's start with the awareness and settling down exercise. बैठ जाएं, whatever comfortable position you can take. सुखासन, वज्रासन, पद्मासन. दोनों हाथों को अपने थाइस पे रखें आराम से. रीढ़ की हड्डी सीधी, आंखें बंद. चश्मा पहनते हैं तो निकाल लें. And take a few moments to connect to the present moment. Become aware of yourself. Become aware of your mat, the place you are sitting on. Become aware of your breath. आती जाती सांसों से जुड़ जाएं. इस समय सांसों की गति को बदलना नहीं है, किसी भी प्रकार से कंट्रोल नहीं करना. नेचुरल रिदम जो चल रहा है उसको चलने. Keep breathing, stay aware of your breath. Observe your breath as it flows inside your nostrils. अब धीरे धीरे अपना ध्यान अपने शरीर पे ले आएं. बंद नेत्रों में ही अपने शरीर को स्कैन करें. शरीर के किसी भी भाग में अगर आपको कोई टाइटनेस महसूस होती है, कोई भी मसल, कोई भी भाग अगर अकड़ा हुआ या जकड़ा हुआ महसूस होता है, उस जगह पे कुछ देर रुकें और कॉन्शियसली रिलैक्स करने की कोशिश करें. कंधों को ढीला छोड़ें, चेहरा रिलैक्स रखें. नेत्रों की पलकें और होंठ हल्के से बंद. जबड़ों को रिलैक्स करें, जबान को ढीला छोड़ें. अब अपना ध्यान मन में उठते विचारों की ओर ले आएं. इस समय आपके मन में जो भी विचार आ रहे हैं, उन्हें केवल एक दृष्टा के भाव से, साक्षी के भाव से ऑब्जर्व करें. इन विचारों में उलझना नहीं है, इनको एनालाइज नहीं करना है. जिस प्रकार आकाश में आते जाते बादलों को देखते हैं, उसी प्रकार मन में आते जाते विचारों को केवल देखें. धीरे धीरे मन अपने आप शांत और स्थिर हो जाए. अब आपका मन, शरीर और श्वास 1 घंटे की प्राणायाम प्रैक्टिस के लिए पूरी तरह से तैयार है. प्रार्थना से शुरुआत करने के लिए दोनों हाथ जोड़ें. एक बार गहरी लंबी सांस भरें. सहना भवतु, सहनौ भुनक्तु, सह वीर्यं करवावहै, तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हथेलियों का घर्षण करें. गरम हथेलियां अपनी आंखों पे लगाएं. आई बॉल्स की मसाज करें. धीरे धीरे हथेली हटाएं और आराम से अपनी आंखें खोलें. All right, welcome to the Sunday morning pranayam class. Thank you once again for joining so early in the morning. आज की जो क्लास है, आज हम लोग मणिपुर चक्र पे बात करेंगे, ठीक है. एंड वी विल ऑल्सो प्रैक्टिस अ मुद्रा एंड अ प्राणायाम which activates or helps in balancing your Manipur chakra. Okay, so थोड़ा सा थियरी है और उसके बाद हम लोग प्रैक्टिस करेंगे. Now before we move on to the Manipur chakra, most of you have attended the previous 2 classes जहाँ पे हम लोगों ने मूलाधार चक्र और स्वादिष्ठान चक्रों को डिस्कस किया था. आप में से अगर कोई ऐसे हैं जिन्होंने वो सेशन अटेंड नहीं किए थे, So please, after this class, whenever you get time, watch those 2 videos on YouTube. अपने YouTube channel पे है, and the links have also been shared on the group. Okay, so just watch those 2, because these chakras are like, जैसे मैंने पिछली बार भी बोला था, they are a steps in a ladder. So you cannot skip steps. You have to like go from A, B, C, D. You have to travel like that. So मूलाधार चक्र, स्वादिष्ठान चक्र, और आज हम लोग जो तीसरा चक्र है, that is the मणिपुर चक्र. Okay, now those of you who have attended the previous 2 chakras wala session will remember that Mooladhar chakra is associated with our unconscious primal mind. Okay, हम लोगों ने ये देखा था कि मूलाधार चक्र जो है वो हमारे animal instinct, okay, through the process of evolution we were animals and then we evolved into human beings. तो हमारे जो animal instinct है, हमारे जो primal basal instincts हैं, they reside in the Mooladhar chakra. So the instinct of fear, the instinct of survival, the instinct of sexual desires, all these reside in the Mooladhar chakra. उसके बाद हम लोग जब हमारी कॉन्शियसनेस ट्रैवल करती है ऊपर की तरफ और हम पहुंचते हैं दूसरे चक्र पे, which is the स्वादिष्ठान chakra. Now this स्वादिष्ठान chakra is one level higher than the Mooladhar chakra. So the consciousness is also one level higher. So when we reach the Swadhisthana chakra, we reach our self. Okay, that is where your self resides. Swadhisthana, the name itself means the place where your self resides. Okay, so that is the place where actually your conscious energies are awakened. After that happens, then we reach the third chakra. Now, जो मूलाधार और स्वादिष्ठान चक्र है, they are they represent your subtle energies, they represent your subtle nature. Okay, these are the emotions, these are the factors that are very subtle, like your sense of fear, your sense of survival, they are very subtle. But जो आपका मणिपुर चक्र है, आपकी energies जब मणिपुर चक्र तक पहुंचती है, the energy becomes very gross. The energy becomes something that you can feel and see. That is why it is said that in your spiritual development, Manipur chakra is very important. Okay, the Manipur chakra is somewhere, it resides somewhere 4 fingers above your navel. आपकी जो नाभि है उसकी 4 उंगली ऊपर is where your Manipur chakra resides. Somewhere exactly below your rib cage. जहां आपका rib cage खत्म होता है, वहां पे आपका मणिपुर चक्र जो है वो reside करता है. Okay, now as you see, the place where your Manipur chakra resides directly corresponds with your digestive system. Okay, so आपका जो मणिपुर चक्र है, that is completely correlated with your digestive system. Okay, your Manipur chakra is related to the digestive system, and particularly with one very important organ in your abdominal cavity, which is pancreas. Okay, so Manipur chakra is related to your digestive system and it is related to the pancreas. That is on the physiological and anatomical level. Now, in the level of subtle body, at the level of subtle body, this Manipur chakra, अब ये मणिपुर का मतलब क्या है? What does this word Manipur mean? So if you divide these 2 words, if you divide this one word into 2 words, it is Mani and Pur. Now Mani we all know, हिंदी में मणि का मतलब है जय, right? And Pur is city or the abode. हम लोग बोलते हैं ना रामपुर, so Pur in Hindi means nagar, or it is the city, or it is the abode, it is the place where that lives, that person, or that it is a place to live. So Manipur is the place of money. Okay, now this money is what it symbolizes in 2 different ways. In the ways of elements, हम लोग पंचतत्व की बात करते हैं, बहुत क्लासेस में हम लोगों ने पंचतत्व की बात की है. So our body is made of 5 tattvas and each chakra represents 1 tattva. Okay, so आपका जो मणिपुर चक्र है, it represents the fire element or the tejas or the agni. Okay, now we can correlate very easily. Agni is the most luminous of all the tattvas. Okay, पानी, हवा, पृथ्वी से सबसे इन 5 में से सबसे ज्यादा जो चमकने वाली चीज है, that is fire. right? जब अग्नि जलती है, that is what creates life. So this is the place, Manipur chakra is the place of your fire element. That is one way of looking at it, why it is called the place of gem, or the place of light, or the place where the gem of light resides. So that is one way of looking at it. The other way of looking at is, why is it called as Manipur chakra, is because there are various yogis who have meditated, और उन लोगों का ऐसा कहना है that when you meditate on Manipur chakra, the various gems of your existence come into being. Now, what are these various gems of existence? These are the various qualities, positive qualities that you experience when the Manipur chakra is in balance. So these positive qualities are passion. Okay, आप हम लोग बोलते हैं ना, fire in the gut, fire in the belly. You know, this person has fire in the belly. This person is very passionate. This person is very driven. That is the quality of your Manipur chakra. That fire in the belly is literally that Agni element of your Manipur chakra, which is in, which is in practice, which is working. All right. So that is the various qualities you develop: the passion, the self-confidence, the clarity of thoughts, the driven nature in which you are so focused on your work, so focused on yourself that you do not need external validation or external motivation. So ये जो बहुत सारी qualities हैं जो develop होती हैं जब आपका मणिपुर चक्र जो है वो balanced way में काम करता है. Overworking of मणिपुर चक्र, now आप सोचिए, अगर ज्यादा fire है, the fire is one of the most, fire is a transformative element in your body. Okay, fire transforms everything. आपको अगर खाना भी पकाना है, कच्चे से पक्का खाना करने के लिए आपको फायर की जरूरत है. You cannot cook your food, you cannot transform your food unless and until you have fire. In your body also, you eat your food. To digest that food, you have to have that transformation in the belly taking place, which takes place in the form of acids that we have in our body. So that is also Agni element, correct? So any kind of transformation happening inside your body, inside your life, outside your body, has to have that Agni element. Okay, so unless and until that Agni element is there, no transformation can take place. किसी भी तरीके का बदलाव, पॉजिटिव चेंज अगर आपको चाहिए, उसके लिए फायर एलिमेंट की जरूरत है. बट दैट फायर एलिमेंट हैज टू बी कंट्रोल्ड. आप जब गैस पे खाना बनाते हो तो आप कभी फ्लेम बढ़ाते हो, कभी कम करते हो. यू कंट्रोल दैट फ्लेम अकॉर्डिंग टू योर ओन रिक्वायरमेंट. नाउ इफ दैट फायर एलिमेंट इज अनकंट्रोल्ड, व्हाट विल हैपन? Disaster, correct? Any kind of fire which is uncontrolled will lead to a disaster. So the fire inside your body also, if it is uncontrolled, if the Manipur chakra is overworking, then what will happen? Various other problems like, overworking, burnout, the kind of irritation, anger issues, all of that arises from the overworking of your Manipur chakra. Okay, so while the fire in the belly is very important, while the working of your Manipur chakra is important, it has to work in a balanced way. All right, so anatomical way में अगर देखें तो मणिपुर चक्र आपका digestion जो है उस पे काम करता है. In terms of tattvas, in terms of the 5 elements, it is the seat of your seat of your Agni. Okay, and the Agni is this. The thumb represents your Agni element. Okay, so आज जो हम लोग मुद्रा करेंगे उसके ऊपर भी हम लोग बात करेंगे how it is associated with your Agni element. All right. Now तीसरा बहुत ही important aspect है आपके मणिपुर चक्र का, which makes Manipur as one of the most important chakras in the body. Okay, that is its association with the pranas. तो कल जो मैंने वीडियो ग्रुप पे शेयर किया था, आई होप आप सब लोगों ने वो वीडियोस देखा है, वो वीडियो देखा है. सो हमारे जो प्राण है, एक तो हम लोग प्राण की बात करते हैं, दैट इज द बेसिक लाइफ फोर्स जो हम लोग, जिसकी वजह से हम सब लोग, ऑल द लिविंग बीइंग्स, वेदर दे आर प्लांट्स, वेदर दे आर एनिमल्स, ऑल द लिविंग बीइंग्स, उनमें जो लाइफ फोर्स है, दैट इज द प्राण. इट इज नॉट द ब्रेथ ओनली, इट इज द लाइफ फोर्स. द बेसिक लाइफ फोर्स इज प्राण. नाउ this prana is divided into upapranas, or 10 subcategories of pranas. Now these 10 pranas, or 10 वायुस. I'll use the word vayu so that you don't get confused. एक तो है प्राणा, which is the major head, which is the life giving force. इस प्राण के 10 सब functions हैं. They are called upavayus and vayus. So there are 5 vayus and there are 5 upavayus. So there are total 10. Okay. अब इसमें से जो 5 वायु है, जिनको पंचवायु कहा जाता है, they are प्राण, उड़ान, समान, वयान and प्राण, अपान, समान, उड़ान and वयान. ओके, ये 5 आपको याद रखने हैं. प्राण, अपान, समान, उड़ान एंड वयान. ये ऐसे 5 आपके सब फंक्शन है प्राण के. सो लाइक मैंने उस वीडियो में भी एग्जांपल दिया था, यू कैन सी एज द प्राण एज द इलेक्ट्रिसिटी दैट एंटर्स योर हाउस थ्रू अ मेन लाइन. आपका एक मेन लाइन होता है घर में जहां से इलेक्ट्रिसिटी आती है. उसके बाद वो जो मेन लाइन है, इट इज डिवाइडेड इनटू वेरियस स्मॉलर लाइन्स. एक लाइन है जो आपके किचन में जाती है, एक लाइन है जो आपके बेडरूम में जाती है, एक लाइन है जो आपके बाथरूम में जाती है. सो दैट मेन लाइन जो आपके शरीर में एंटर करता है, दैट इज द मेजर प्राण, दैट इज द लाइफ फोर्स. बट देन दैट लाइफ फोर्स गेट्स डिवाइडेड इनटू स्मॉलर फोर्सेस टू मेक द फंक्शंस ऑफ बॉडी. ऑलराइट. तो आपका जो पहला वाला जो प्राण है, दैट इज द प्राण, not to be confused with the senior prana which has entered into the body as the one life force. This prana can also be called as sthul prana. So ये जो पहला वाला प्राण है, it is called the sthul prana because this is the functional prana because of which certain functions of the body happen. तो ये जो प्राण है, it resides in your chest cavity. आपका जो chest cavity है, that is where your first prana resides, which is prana. ओके. ये जो चेस्ट कैविटी, आपका जो थोरैसिक कैविटी है, फ्रॉम योर नेक टू योर रिब केज, दैट इज वेयर द प्राणा लिव्स. एंड व्हाट इज द फंक्शन ऑफ दिस प्राणा? द फंक्शन ऑफ दिस प्राणा इज इंजेशन इनवर्ड्स. इट इज द इनवर्ड्स फोर्स. तो आप जो भी अंदर लेते हैं इन फॉर्म ऑफ योर ब्रेथ और इन फॉर्म ऑफ योर थॉट्स, दैट इज व्हाट इज द फंक्शन ऑफ दिस प्राणा. तो आपकी जो सांसें चलती हैं, दैट इज बिकॉज ऑफ दिस प्राणा. ओके. दूसरा इंपॉर्टेंट जो प्राणा है, दैट इज अपान. Apana is the downward and outward movement of your energy. It resides below your navel. तो आपकी नाभि के नीचे का जो आपका एरिया है, लोअर एब्डोमेन है, that is where the apana lives. और अपाना का फंक्शन क्या है? अपाना का फंक्शन है exhalation and excretion. Everything moving out of the body, चाहे वो आपका excretion हो, चाहे वो आपका menstruation हो, चाहे वो आपका ovulation हो, चाहे वो आपका चाइल्ड बर्थ हो, जो बच्चा पैदा होता है ना, when the child is pushed out of the body, that is also a function of apana vayu. So anything that is getting pushed out of your body is the function of apana vayu. Now prana is the upward movement, apana is the downward movement. Okay, imagine अपनी बॉडी पे ही इमेजिन करो, चेस्ट के ऊपर यहाँ तक the prana is moving upwards, और बेली के नीचे, नाभि के नीचे, the apana is moving downwards. Now in yoga, बाकी प्राणास की मैं बात नहीं करूंगी आज, because only the prana and apana is important for today's lecture. So the prana is upward movement, apana is downward movement. Now in yogic scriptures or in yogic tradition, it is said that the yoga happens when this prana and apana is in balance. The yoga happens when the prana and apana is balanced. That means whatever you are ingesting, equally you should be excreting also. ज़्यादा ingestion भी नहीं होना चाहिए, ज़्यादा बाहर भी नहीं निकलना चाहिए. That is like, common. There should be a balance in what you are intaking and what you are excreting out of your body. That is when the true yoga happens. That is when the true balance or the union happens between the prana and apana. एक बहुत ही अच्छी टीचर है योगा की, जिनको मैं फॉलो करती हूँ ऑन इंस्टाग्राम. सो शी सेड अ वेरी ब्यूटीफुल थिंग, दैट प्राणायामा इज नॉट पॉसिबल विदाउट अपानायामा. प्राणायामा, लिसन टू दिस वन मोर टाइम, प्राणायामा इज नॉट पॉसिबल विदाउट अपानायामा. जब तक आप अपने, जैसे वो भी सुना होगा, यू कैन नेवर फिल एन ऑलरेडी फुल कप. अगर आपका कप ऑलरेडी भरा हुआ है तो आप उसमें और कुछ नहीं डाल सकते. सो टू फिल दिस कप यू हैव टू फर्स्ट एम्प्टी इट. and only then you can fill it again. So जब तक आपका अपान वायु, so that is why in a lot of yogic traditions अपान वायु को सबसे important वायु माना जाता है, because it is the one which is responsible for removing everything out of your body which is not required. Everything which is unnecessary, everything which is unproductive, everything which is not required has to be removed out of the body to ingest things that is required. ओके आप सिंपल सी बात है, अगर आप 3 दिन वॉशरूम ना जाएं, आपको अगर इंडाइजेशन है, अगर आपको कॉन्स्टिपेशन है, तो आप खाना नहीं खा पाएंगे. यू विल नॉट बी एबल टू ईट, करेक्ट? सो अनलेस एंड अंटिल यू हैव रिमूव्ड एवरीथिंग फ्रॉम द बॉडी, you will not be able to ingest anything new. So that is why apana vayu is very important. Apanayam is very important when it comes to pranayam also. Now why are we talking about these apana vayu and prana vayu? Because apana vayu और prana vayu का जो मैंने आपको बोला, they should meet together. Okay, they should combine together. There should be a union of prana vayu and apana vayu, and that union happens at the Manipur Chakra. Okay, आपका प्राण वायु, when you practice yoga, when you practice meditation, when you practice your your pranayama techniques over the period of many years, okay, it is not something that will happen in a day. Over the period of many years, your prana and your apana combine or come together, and that coming together happens at the Manipur Chakra. And when that comes together, a third vayu becomes balanced. There is a third vayu in our body which is called Samana vayu. Okay, prana is upward, apana is downward, Samana is equal or balanced vayu which resides on your upper abdomen. आपके प्राण का जो प्लेस है वो चेस्ट है, अपान का जो प्लेस है वो आपकी नाभि के नीचे है, और आपकी नाभि और चेस्ट के बीच का जो आपका अपर एब्डोमेन है, that is the place where the Samana vayu resides. And this Samana vayu is associated with your Manipur Chakra. Okay, and what is the use of this Samana vayu? What is the function of this Samana vayu? Samana vayu helps in digesting everything that you have taken through your pranas. Okay, it helps in digesting and metabolizing everything that you have ingested. Okay, so how are these three related? Can you see the correlation with prana, samana and apana? Okay, whatever you are ingesting is prana, whatever you are excreting is apana, और इन दोनों के बीच में जो इनका कनेक्शन है, जो इनका जोड़ता है जो इन दोनों प्राणों को, that is the samana vayu which is responsible for the digestion. Okay, so if you see yogic scriptures में प्राण का जो डायरेक्शन दिखाया गया है वो अपवर्ड दिखाया गया है. Okay, it is shown as an arrow pointing upwards. Apana is shown as an arrow pointing downwards, and samana is shown as it is shown as concentric circles, or it is shown as a helix. Okay, जैसे वो चक्कर बनाते हैं ना, like a topsy turvy, वैसे आपको समान वायु को रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं, because it is represented as the digestion, it is represented as the dissipation of that energy that you have taken from your prana vayu. Okay, and that is why Manipur Chakra is very very important. Now सब अब अगर आप इन तीनों चीजों को देखो, जैसे मैंने आपको बताया मणिपुर चक्र का जो लोकेशन है, इट इज योर डाइजेशन सिस्टम. दूसरा, इट इज रिलेटेड टू योर फायर एलिमेंट. तीसरा, इट इज रिलेटेड टू योर समान वायु. नाउ इन तीनों चीजों में एक चीज जो है वो कॉमन है. व्हाट इज दैट? दैट इज योर डाइजेशन. That is the power of your body to transform everything that you have ingested into the things that are required. चाहे आपने खाना खाया हो, चाहे आपने कोई बुक पढ़ी हो, उसकी वजह से आपके दिमाग में जो नए थॉट्स आए हैं, to digest those thoughts, to digest that food that you have taken is the function of your samana vayu. It is the function of your fire element. Like I said, it is transformatory. जो भी आप खाते हो वो जठर अग्नि, आपके पेट की जो अग्नि है, that is called जठर अग्नि. Okay, so वो जो अग्नि है, वो जो acids हैं, that transform that food into digestible smaller particles, and that is how digestion happens. And same is with your Manipur chakra, which is the place of your digestive system. All right, so आपका मणिपुर चक्र जब imbalance में होता है, it is very clear the major thing that will get affected is the digestion. Okay, so Manipur chakra जब भी imbalance में आता है, it comes across as a digestive issue. Okay, so IBS, indigestion, bloating, any type of gut related issues, inflammation in the gut, ulcers in the gut, all these are a representation of a imbalance in your Manipur chakra. Now our gut is so important. अगर खाना ठीक से digest नहीं हो रहा है, it will come across as the problems in other body parts also. Your migraine or your headache is also related to your gut. Okay, I hope most of you must know this, that the migraine or the headaches are also related to your gut. So migraine, headache, any type of bone related problems, because again, if your digestion is not happening properly, your body will not absorb all the nutrients from the food, and because of that, all kind of deficiencies will start happening. So that is why your Manipur chakra is very important, because it not only helps in managing your emotions, it also is very important for your digestion. Okay, एक और बहुत important चीज मैंने पढ़ी when I was researching about the Manipur chakra. I don't know आप में से कितने लोगों ने सुना होगा, कई बार जब बहुत पेट दुखता है ना, I don't know, ऐसा बोलते हैं कि नाभि हिल गई है. You know, आप लोगों ने सुना है कभी, बचपन में बोलते हैं that नाभि because of indigestion, कभी कभी हम लोग बोलते हैं कि इस बंदे की ना नाभि हिल गई है. And then there are a lot of vaidyas and there are a lot of practitioners जो वो नाभि को सीधा करते हैं. So I'm not sure if any of you know, ये बहुत इंडिया में बहुत रूरल एरियाज में, या जब हम लोग बहुत छोटे थे तो कभी अगर किसी बच्चे को बहुत पेट दुख रहा है या इंडाइजेशन हो गया है, डिसेंट्री हो रही है, तो ऐसा बोलते हैं इसकी शायद नाभि हिल गई. That नाभि हिलना is somewhere related to your Manipur chakra and your pancreas. Okay, pancreas is a very important digestive organ inside your body. So वो pancreas और Manipur chakra जब imbalance में आते हैं, that is called the नाभि हिल जाना. Okay, and वो मसाज वगैरह करके उसको कुछ तो center में लाते वापस. So it means that your Manipur chakra should be in center. It either slips towards your right or your left, and that causes all these problems. Okay, also Manipur chakra के imbalance से diabetes is one of the most important physical problems that manifest. Okay, because like I said, Manipur chakra is handling your digestion and your pancreas. Now pancreas is the place where your insulin gets produced. All right, so if your pancreas is not working properly, that means digestion and diabetes related issues, sugar related issues will come into picture. Okay, so insulin resistance हो गया, और इंसुलिन रेजिस्टेंस से सिर्फ डायबिटीज नहीं होता है, और भी बहुत सारे प्रॉब्लम्स होते हैं, लाइक PCOS, PCOD एंड अदर लाइफस्टाइल डिसऑर्डर्स आल्सो कमिंग अप फ्रॉम इंसुलिन रेजिस्टेंस. So you can understand how important this Manipur chakra and the functioning of Manipur chakra is. Only अगर हम लोग physical level पे देखें तो कितना important है. Obviously at a mental emotional level is also very important. Like I said, अगर आपका Manipur chakra imbalanced है, you can either feel very low drive, मतलब जो लोग होते हैं ना जिनको कोई पैशन ही नहीं होता लाइफ में, कुछ करना ही नहीं है काम, they have a very low balanced Manipur chakra. And some people have an overdrive in Manipur chakra. These kind of people are very aggressive. They are always angry, they are always irritable, they are always aggressive. So all types of overworking as well as underworking is something that we don't want. We want a balanced Manipur chakra. Now, can you guys imagine which kind of yogasanas will work on the Manipur chakra? Anybody who can think, because pranayam भी काम करता है Manipur chakra पे, मुद्रास भी काम करती हैं. प्राणायाम और मुद्रा मैं आपको बताऊंगी, बट कौन से आसन ऐसे होंगे जो मणिपुर चक्र पे काम करेंगे? Can anybody guess? You can just guess, Vidya ji. Unmute. You'll have to unmute yourself.
Pavan Muktasan.
Pavan Muktasan, yes, because it works on our digestion. So yes, one of the asanas is Pavan Muktasan. Anybody else who can think of any other asana?
Kriya, cat and camel pose.
Yes. Marjory Kriya. Very, very good. So Deepam, you are right. Marjory Kriya is something which works beautifully on your Manipur chakra. Okay. Yes, Anamika ji, you also want to say something?
I'm not sure, but is it the Setu Bandh, the bridge pose? Does it affect the upper abdomen?
Not really. Not
Okay.
really.
Okay.
Okay, not the Setu Bandhasan. Backward bends affect our Anahat chakra, जो हम लोग आगे पे बात करेंगे, because they are heart openers. So forward bends जितने भी होते हैं ना, they affect your Manipur chakra. जितने भी forward bends आप करो, चाहे वो standing forward bends हो या sitting forward bends हो. So all the forward bends, they work on your Manipur chakra. दूसरा, like Deepam said, Marjory Kriya, it works on your Manipur chakra. तीसरा, all the twisting poses, चाहे आप उसको अर्ध मत्स्येंद्रासन करो, चाहे वक्रासन करो, चाहे हम लोग जो seated twists करते हैं, all the twisting poses, they are something that affect your Manipur chakra. Backward bends में जो हम लोग bow pose करते हैं, धनुरासन, that affects your Manipur chakra, because anything that affects your abdomen, anything जहाँ पे आपका पेट दबता है, जहाँ पे आपका digestion affect होता है, that is where the Manipur chakra lives. So all these asanas which work on your abdomen are the ones where your which affect your Manipur chakra. Okay, all right. So these are the asanas that when you practice, ऐसा कहा भी जाता है कि जब भी आप forward bends practice करते हैं, you should be focusing on your Manipur chakra. Your awareness should be on your Manipur chakra when you are doing all the forward bends. Yes, Mansa, you have a question?
So when जब पेट दबता है बोला है ना आपने, which means bhujangasana also?
Yes, bhujanga also. No. Yes, bhujangasana also. So when you lie down on your abdomen, all those asanas are also but primarily, most importantly, all the forward bends and all the twists. ठीक है, जितने भी forward bends हैं और जितने भी twists हैं, they are very important for your Manipur chakra balance. All right. Now the color of Manipur chakra is yellow, because Manipur chakra is also called as solar plexus. Okay, it is also related to the sun. All right, because sun is the main giver of fire or transformative energy in the world. Okay, so your Manipur chakra is related to the sun, and that is why the golden yellow color of sun is what gives your Manipur chakra its hue. Okay, it is yellow in color, and the Beej mantra for Manipur chakra is Ram. Ram. Okay, I'll show you. It is Ram. Okay, can you see this? It is written in yellow. I hope it is not a mirror image. Can you see? It's Ra, right? Yeah. So this is how the Beej mantra looks like. Ram. All right. अभी जब हम लोग practice करेंगे, तो हम लोग Ram को ही chant करते हुए practice करेंगे. All right. So it is yellow in color. It is Ram. One more important thing. Sorry, I forgot. One more important thing, how to balance your Manipur chakra is by eating the food which has grown in sun. Okay, the food which has grown in sun and which has taken the energy from sun. जो sunlight में fruit जो बड़ा होता है या food जो बड़ा होता है, like seeds, legumes, nuts. Okay, ये सारे जो foods है, they also help in balancing the Manipur chakra. So eating a lot of processed food, eating a lot of food which has been kept processed, और जैसे हम लोग बहुत ज्यादा अचार खाते हैं या बहुत ज्यादा जो रखा हुआ खाना है वो खाते हैं, उससे भी मणिपुर चक्र जो होता है वो imbalanced होता है. So eating the food which is freshly grown, eating the food which has taken a lot of sunlight is also a way wherein you can balance your Manipur chakra. Okay, now like I said, the Manipur chakra is the place of Samana Vayu. So आज जो हम लोग मुद्रा practice करेंगे, it is called the Samana Mudra. Okay, now Samana Mudra is like this, all the 5 fingers together. Okay, all the 5 fingers together. Now, very important to notice, why would it be like that? Because this is your Agni, correct? And this Agni if I say that Agni is a transformative energy in my body, and I want to make a transformation in my body, I have to bring all the 4 tattvas closer to the Agni to make that transformation happen. Okay, if you want to transform your Vayu tattva, your Jal tattva, your Prithvi tattva, it cannot happen without the Agni. इसीलिए आप जितनी भी मुद्राएं देखो उसमें हम लोग चारों फिंगर्स में से कोई एक या 2 फिंगर्स यूज करते हैं, लेकिन थंब हर मुद्रा में यूज होता है, थंब हर मुद्रा में यूज होता है, because without this transformative energy nothing else will work. If you want to bring anything into balance, if you want to work on anything, if you want to transform anything in your body, that transformative energy of the Agni is important. Okay, now in Samana Vayu, we are, Samana means balance. Saman is balance, correct? Hindi mein hum log bolte hain saman is equal or balance. So if we have to bring equality or balance in our body in all the tattvas, that is when the Samana Vayu will be practiced, where all the tattvas are coming together in touch with the Agni tattva to make that transformation happen. Okay, so you will do this with both the hands and you will turn the palms upwards. That is how your Samana Mudra will happen. Okay, so हम लोग समान मुद्रा में बैठेंगे और हम लोग रम को, the बीज मंत्र of मणिपुर चक्र, रम जो मैंने अभी आपको बताया, notice it is not Ram. Okay, it is not Ram, it's Ram. All right, Ram. So what all of you will do now, you can keep your notes away. Now we will practice. Okay, keep your notes away. I want all of you to open your eyes and look at the screen and look at this Beej mantra. So what I want you to do, I want this to be the last image in front of your eyes before you close your eyes. इससे पहले कि आप अपनी आंखें बंद करें, ये जो मैंने रम लिखा हुआ है इसको अपने माइंड में उतार ले, and then you close your eyes. Look at it and then you close your eyes. Now let this be the last image in front of your eyes on your mind's canvas. अपने दोनों हाथों को समान मुद्रा में रखें, जो मैंने आपको अभी बताया. थंब को और चारों फिंगर्स को आपको जोड़ना है. दोनों हाथ आपकी हथेलियां ऊपर की ओर टर्न करके अपने थाइस पे रखें. एल्बोज को रिलैक्स रखें, कंधों को रिलैक्स रखें. रीढ़ की हड्डी बिल्कुल सीधी रहे. और इनिशियली कुछ टाइम के लिए नॉर्मल इनहेल और एक्सहेल करते रहें. Bring your awareness back to your breath. Easy and natural breath चलती रहे. Keep breathing, inhale and exhale. Keep visualizing the Ram, the Beej mantra in front of your eyes. And now for 11 times you have to chant Ram. Okay, हाथों की समान मुद्रा बनाए रखें और रम आपको 11 बार चैंट करना है while visualizing that Beej mantra in front of your eyes. Start whenever you can. 11 chants of Ram. जब 11 बार हो जाए तो आंखें खोले नहीं, आंखें बंद ही रखें. Ram, Ram. This is how you will chant it. Keep visualizing. Once you have done 11 times, continue sitting in silence, continue breathing. We have to practice one more round of the same thing. So कुछ देर सांस भरें, छोड़ें. And now when you chant Ram 11 times, I want you to visualize this Beej mantra on your upper abdomen. Okay, so imagine that this Beej mantra is somewhere residing on your upper abdomen. जहां पे आपका मणिपुर चक्र है, वहीं पे आपको इस बीज मंत्र को विजुअलाइज करना है. All right, so whenever you are ready, start chanting 11 times and visualize this Beej mantra on your upper abdomen. Once you are done, continue sitting with your eyes closed. Now we will do the last round of chanting of the Beej mantra. अब इस टाइम जब आप 11 बार चैंट करेंगे तो आपको ये बीज मंत्र अपने अपर एब्डोमेन पे ही विजुअलाइज करना है, लेकिन नाउ इट इज रेडिएटिंग आउटसाइड. ओके, एज यू चैंट रम, visualize that this Beej mantra is radiating outwards from your upper abdomen. All right, चलिए, आपको अगर थोड़ा सा ब्रेक लेना है, पैर सीधे करने हैं, हाथों को थोड़ा रिलैक्स करना है तो कर सकते हैं. आंखें ना खोलें, keep your eyes closed, give your body a little bit of movement and then start again. 11 बार करना है और इस बार अपर एब्डोमेन से बीज मंत्र बाहर की ओर रेडिएट हो रहा है येलो कलर में, ऐसा आपको विजुअलाइजेशन करना है. लास्ट राउंड भी पूरा हो जाए तो कंटिन्यू सिटिंग इन साइलेंस फॉर अ फ्यू मोर सेकेंड्स. हाथों को थोड़ा रिलैक्स कर सकते हैं, समान मुद्रा को रिलैक्स कर सकते हैं. आंखें ना खोलें, आंखें बंद ही रखें कुछ देर. एंड ऑब्जर्व व्हाट यू कैन फील. आफ्टर द चैंटिंग ऑफ रम, ब्रिंग योर अवेयरनेस ऑन योर अपर एब्डोमेन and try to observe any changes that you may or may not feel. These changes are very subtle, so it is okay if you cannot feel anything. It's all right. लेकिन अपनी चेतना को अपने मणिपुर चक्र के ऊपर लेके आए और कुछ देर मणिपुर चक्र के साथ बने रहे. समान मुद्रा को रिलीज कर सकते हैं अब और धीरे धीरे अपनी आंखें खोल सकते हैं. All right. So apart from the asanas that we discussed that help in balancing the Manipur chakra, and apart from this mudra and the chanting of Beej mantra, there is one more thing. There are a lot of pranayams also that you can do to balance your Manipur chakra. Okay, one of the most important and a very common and a very frequently done pranayama is your Kapalbhati pranayama. Okay, so Kapalbhati is also something that will work on your Manipur chakra. All right, so we will practice Kapalbhati pranayam. 108 Kapalbhati हम लोग करेंगे. All right, with my counting you have to do the Kapalbhati pranayam today. So we will not do it very fast, we will not do it very slow. Kapalbhati pranayam कैसे करते हैं? Kapalbhati pranayam में पैसिव इनहेलेशन एंड एक्टिव फोर्सफुल एक्सहेलेशन होता है। पैसिव इनहेलेशन मतलब आप इनहेल करेंगे नहीं, वो अपने आप बिटवीन टू एक्सहेलेशंस हो जाएगा। ओके, सो यू हैव टू, can you see I am only focusing on my exhalation which is forceful, but the inhalation is happening on its own passively. You don't have to inhale, it will happen on its own. And when you are forcefully exhaling, you have to pull your abdomen inwards. मैं कई लोगों को देखती हूँ कपालभाति में उनका पेट बाहर आता है। आपका पेट बाहर नहीं आना चाहिए, आपका पेट अंदर जाना चाहिए, because when you are exhaling, your abdomen is supposed to go inwards. Okay, so when you are doing, the abdomen will go inwards, it will not come out. बाहर नहीं आना चाहिए पेट, पेट को आपको अंदर लेके जाना है. So this is the speed on which we are going to do it. We will not do it very fast, very slow. Vidya ji, you have high BP issues as far as I know. आपको high BP है तो आप कपालभाति नहीं करेंगे. Okay, you will not practice Kapalbhati. You can practice, you can continue practicing Samana Mudra and you can continue practicing chanting. और किसी को है high BP का issue? Anybody else who has high blood pressure? Yeah, so Somnath ji आप भी नहीं करेंगे. You will also practice only the chanting of Ram with your Samana vibe. Everybody else? Everybody, yeah, Mansa.
Okay, so now Kapalbhati, we sit in the mudra,
Yeah, you
Samana
can sit
Mudra.
Yes, you can sit in the mudra. That is completely okay. You can sit in the mudra. If you don't want to sit in the mudra, that is also okay. All right.
And
so
one more question.
Yeah.
One question before we focus on that breath issue. So last time when we discussed about the Swadhisthana chakra, it was 3 inch or below, 3 fingers below the navel, and this is 3 to 4 fingers
above the navel.
Above the navel.
Yes.
Above the navel. Okay.
Okay. It is somewhere exactly below your rib cage. जहाँ पे आपका rib cage खत्म होता है ना नीचे, if you feel your sternum, that is where exactly below that it resides. So somewhere 4 fingers above your navel.
Sure. जहाँ पे bloating होता है.
जहाँ पे bloating होता है, yes. जहाँ पे bloating feel होता है. ठीक है, चलो. So we are going to practice 108 Kapalbhati. Like I told Mansa, you can keep your hands in Samana Mudra. That is completely okay. And if you want to keep it in any other mudra, Prana Mudra, that is also okay. All right. चलिए, आंखें बंद करेंगे और मेरे काउंट के साथ. So we will do 27, then take a break, then do another 27. 27 के 4 rounds हम लोगों को करने हैं. That will become 108. Okay. चलिए, रीढ़ की हड्डी सीधी रखिए, चश्मा निकाल दीजिए. Remove your specs. Keep your hands in Samana Mudra or whichever mudra you feel comfortable in. Now, before we begin the Kapalbhati Pranayama, you will take a deep breath in and then start. Okay, so initially 2 से 3 normal सांसें भरें, छोड़ें. अब एक गहरी लंबी सांस भरें and start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Normal सांस भरें, छोड़ें कुछ देर. We are done with the first round. Continue breathing for a few seconds. चलिए, एक और बार गहरी लंबी सांस भरें. We will start the second round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Keep breathing. आंखें बंद ही रखें. Normal breathe in, breathe out करते रहें. Keep your awareness on your upper abdomen. Keep your awareness on your Manipur chakra. Keep your awareness on the Jathar Agni or the Agni or the fire in your belly. Last 2 rounds. Take a deep breath in and start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Keep breathing. Become aware of any changes, any pulsation that you might start feeling around your Manipur chakra, on your abdomen in general. Stay focused on your abdomen, on your digestive system, on the Manipur chakra, on the Samana Vayu, and get ready for the last round of Kapalbhati Pranayam. Take a deep breath in and start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly relax. आराम से सांस भरें, छोड़ें. कुछ देर ऐसे ही आंखें बंद करके बैठे रहें. Stay aware, stay focused on the Manipur chakra. Any pulsations, any changes that you may or may not feel, just become aware of it. Now slowly, if you had kept your hand in any mudra, you can release that. Saman mudra या कोई और मुद्रा अगर बनाई थी हाथों की, उसको रिलीज करें. हाथों को थोड़ा रिलैक्स करें. और धीरे धीरे, now you can rub your hands, keep your hands on your eyes and slowly open your eyes. All right, one note of caution. Now, Kapalbhati Pranayam, because it is working on your Agni, it is working on your Manipur chakra. Kapalbhati Pranayam se pitta बढ़ सकता है, especially in summers. Okay, especially in summers, if it is very hot outside, it is generally advised कि बहुत ज़्यादा कपालभाति आपको नहीं करना चाहिए गर्मियों में. अगर आप करते भी हैं तो आपको अर्ली मॉर्निंग करना चाहिए और बहुत ज्यादा फास्ट नहीं करना चाहिए. The speed on which we did it today, that is the speed that you should be doing it. Even after all these precautions, अगर आपको ऐसा लगता है कि कपालभाति किया था और बहुत हीट बढ़ गई है बॉडी में, you can practice the cooling pranayams जो हम लोगों ने लास्ट क्लास में प्रैक्टिस किए. Okay, so you can practice those. All right, the cooling pranayams, the Shitkali and the Kaki Mudra and all that, any of those you can practice. So today also, after today's practice, अगर आपको दिन भर में ऐसा लगता है कि पित्त थोड़ा बढ़ रहा है, because it is very hot, I'm sure everywhere it is hot. So if that is happening, you can practice all those cooling pranayams. All right, we have 2-3 minutes to take questions if you have any questions. Otherwise, we will lie down for Shavasana. किसी को कोई सवाल पूछना है?
Ma'am, I have a question.
Yes, please, Deepa.
So, because this is related to the Agni Chakra, so the fact about sweating, over sweating, or the hot flashes that we have in menopause, would this also help with that?
Yes, it will help. It will help. Okay, so any manifestation of overheating in the body or any manifestation of pitta increasing in the body, Agni increasing in the body is a manifestation of your Manipur chakra. So if you work on your Manipur chakra, all these manifestations are balanced on its own.
Great, thank you.
All right. Yeah. Yes, Mansa.
I have a very similar question in mind that when you say that Manipurak is where the Samana Vayu is located, so generally when we are approaching the menstrual cycle before our periods start is when, at least especially I experience a lot of issues related to bloating, the heat, the hot flushes that the other person was also just telling.
Yes.
I do not know how else to tell, but then I definitely feel an imbalance.
Yeah.
So during, but you said we can practice Samana Mudra in order to balance it out.
Correct.
Because I think we'll have to start the menstruation blood to start flowing downwards. Maybe there is an imbalance on purpose.
Yeah. So, but that is not the function of Samana Vayu. That is the function of Apana Vayu. So
sorry,
if you
Apana Vayu. Yes.
Yeah. So that is a function of your Apana Vayu. Menstruation is a function of Apana Vayu. So, like I said, Samana is the bridge between Apana and Prana. So if Apana is imbalanced, these two are also going to be imbalanced.
Yes.
Okay.
Then can we practice?
Yes, we can practice. We can practice.
When
you can practice this more than this Yoni Mudra. Do you remember Yoni Mudra?
Yes. Yes.
So you practice Yoni Mudra during menstruation. It's
okay.
very good. Okay, for all these, obviously this bloating and all is not related to your digestion during menstruation.
Yes,
it is related to your Apana Vayu getting hyper. Because
okay.
Apana Vayu is getting hyper because it has to now function and it has to remove the menstrual blood from the body. So that imbalance leads to all this digestion related issue. Okay, that is the bloating and everything is a secondary manifestation of your Apana Vayu getting imbalanced. It is not the primary manifestation. Okay, so your Yoni Mudra will work and Saman Mudra will also work, but if you want to balance that out, then the Yoni Mudra is the go-to mudra for you.
Okay, sure.
All right. Okay.
And any contra indications for this, except for the high blood pressure, who shouldn't be practicing this?
For
Mudra?
Kapalbhati Pranayam?
Kapalbhati and the Samana Mudra also. Are there
Samana
any?
Mudra, no, there are no contraindications as such. There are no contraindications because it will balance all the elements. So it is not going to aggravate anything. It is going to balance. The Saman Mudra is going to balance. So there are no contraindications as such.
Is there any recommendation during what period of the day or during when we do? Because we have to practice so many mudras, right? Like Varuna Mudra to cool you down, all of that. Similarly, I understand if kahi pe bhi imbalance hai, then maybe this is the go-to. But is there any other recommendation for this?
No, there is no particular recommendation as such. You can in fact do Saman Mudra after eating food also. So there are a lot of mudras which we say that don't do this after you have had your food. But Saman Mudra can be done anytime during the day. Okay, it can be done anytime during. There is no as such. There are no recommendations.
Then if it is post food, then when can we sit in Vajrasan and then sit in this mudra?
Yes. That will be most beneficial. After food, sitting in Vajrasan and with Saman Mudra. Yes, Anamika ji, you have a question?
Yes, actually, this is my first class, so maybe I'm having a lot of curiosity.
I understand.
I just have one question here. If someone is, we have this Vat, Pitta, and Kapha sort of. So those who have Pitta, I assume that it's the Manipur chakra which is overworking in that case, right?
Yes.
And in that situation, I think Kapalbhati will not solve the problem. It will increase the issue. Some mudra may help, right?
Yes, correct. You are absolutely right. So Kapalbhati Pranayam, like I said, it increases your Agni. Okay, so Kapalbhati Pranayam can be practiced for those who have, who have underactive Manipur chakra. Okay, thank you for asking this question. So I have to mention it here. Kapalbhati pranayam is for those who have an underactive Manipur chakra, who have a lower, Agni element in the body, because it activates Agni, it activates your digestion, it activates your metabolism. Okay, that is why people with high BP, people with any kind of pitta related issues are advised either not to practice Kapalbhati at all, or if you are practicing, like I said, there are a few conditions. You practice it early in the morning, you practice it slowly, don't practice it too forcefully. So these few things you can keep in mind. So yes, with people with high pitta or people who have regular pitta related issues or who have a pitta pradhan prakruti have to practice Kapalbhati with utter caution. So you have to practice it under guidance of a teacher. You cannot practice it like that.
What is the best pranayam for the Pitta dosha people? I mean, is there a
cooling pranayams? Cooling pranayams. So there is a last class in which we did cooling pranayams. You can watch that video. That video is available on our YouTube channel, and I think Salima has shared the link also. I'll share it one more time, so you can see that video. All the cooling down pranayams are something that you can do.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
All right. Yeah, most welcome. Yes, Manasa.
I have observed when doing Kapalbhati that it is not just the Manipuraka, because we're bringing the whole navel inside when we're releasing forcefully. It's not just the Manipuraka chakra that is being involved. It is also your Swadhisthana and your Mooladhara, which will also get impacted because of it.
Yes.
So if there is something that we want to do with our Swadhisthana chakra, maybe then also Kapalbhati will.
Yes. Not only, because all these three are located in our abdominal region. So anything that you do with abdominal region is going to affect all these three chakras. And you see, you have to remember these chakras are not isolated islands. They are all connected to one another, right? So if you're working on one, it is obviously going to work on others as well.
And last time you have recommended that in case we're starting to practice the chanting with the Beejakshar, then just 2 minutes of it you can start off, is what you said. So maybe the same will apply for this also.
Yes.
And when it comes to Kapalbhati, if we are a starter, we do rest of the things, but if we are just doing this pranayam, can we stick to the 108, which is 4 by 27?
Yes. You can stick to that. You can do less than that also. Okay. Whatever feels comfortable. You want to do only 20, you want to do only 22, only 27. So there is no particular number that you should be going on. You should be more concerned about what feels comfortable for you. So even if you start with 10 Kapalbhati, that is also okay. And then gradually you start increasing the number. All right? Okay. All right. If there are no questions, please lie down for Shavasana. We'll take a quick Shavasana. We're already over time.